Gravelle. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Reveal, where I share tips and tricks for aspiring photographers. Today I want to talk about something that I get asked about a lot from other photographers who are just starting out their businesses or are in the first few years, and that is accounting. As photographers, we're creative people, we're artistic people, and usually the last thing we want to think about is crunching numbers and having a good system to track the expenses and income and taxes of our business. But in order to run a successful business, it's critical that we have good systems in place, and it's great at the end of the year to have everything organized and not have crazy moments when you're meeting with your tax accountant saying, I have a pile of receipts this big and now I need to figure out how to organize them. So here's what I do. It's very simple. It's probably not the best system out there, but I have found it to work well for me, so I'll share it with you, and if you get something out of it, that's great. If you're an accountant, you'll probably say, what in the world? That's a terrible system. I apologize, but it's worked for me so far. So I have 4 different accounts. The first one is a personal checking account. My second account would be my personal savings account. My third account would be my business checking account, which I have a business debit card and business credit card associated with. And my fourth account would be my tax account, which I'll get to in a minute. So here's my workflow for accounting. Every Monday of the month, I drop my kids off at their babysitter, and I come home, I sit down at my computer, I pull out all the receipts from my wallet from the previous week of anything that was a business-related expense, and I go through and put them into a spreadsheet where I have what I spent, where I spent it, the date I spent it, and how much I spent that for that receipt. Simple as that. Do the same thing with my income on another spreadsheet. What I made, who it was from, what it was for, what the date was. There it is, my whole week of income and expenses. It's organized, and I put my receipts in a file for that month. Then on the last Friday of the month, I go through and reconcile all of my accounts. So what I'll do is, first of all, my husband and I believe in giving 10% back to the church, and we're actually pastors and starting a church, so we put 10% of everything we make first and foremost into give it back to our church. So I write that check, it's done. Next, I take 20% of whatever my income was that month, and I put it into that fourth account I told you about, my tax account. I set it aside so at the end of the year I have money set aside in an account and I don't have that panic of where am I going to get the money to pay the government. It's already set aside. I do 20%. It might, I might owe more or less, but at least I have a good amount set aside. Whatever is left, I take and put into my business account, my third account. It's a business checking account. And I look at my next month and say I have to order 3 albums for clients, I need to purchase 2 canvases, whatever it is. I look at what my amount owed the following month is going to be, and I make sure I leave that amount in my business checking account. Whatever's remaining, say I have $1,000 remaining from income that month, I can split it up however I want between my personal checking account and my personal savings account. And that's what I do. That's my system, so that at the end of the year when I meet my tax account, I have all of my receipts filed by the month, which I keep in my own records, and then I have all of my income and expenses tracked for the entire year. I also have a mileage book that I keep in my wallet at all times so I can track my mileage from my vehicle for tax purposes. Just little things like that that make the end of the year so much less chaotic. So I hope maybe that will help you with your system. Feel free to email me any questions that you might have. If you have a better system, feel free to share it. But whatever, this is working for me right now. I hope it can help you. Thanks so much, and tune in again for another episode of Reveal.